Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Do you understand what an oath is?
Yes, it is a promise to tell the truth.
What is your complete name?
My name is Carlos Jesus Mincho.
How long have you been a permanent resident of the United States?
I have been a resident for 10 years.
When did you first come to the United States?
I arrived in the United States in 1999.
On what day did you enter the United States?
I arrived in the United States on December 23, 1999.
How long have you lived in the United States?
I have lived in the United States for 6 years.
In what port of entry did you arrive in America?
My port of entry was the Los Angeles airport.
What was your port of entry?
I crossed the United States border near Seattle, Washington.
When did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident in 1997.
Who is your employer?
I am unemployed right now.
Why aren't you working?
I was laid off from my last job, and I am looking for a new job.
Who is your current employer?
My employer is Consume Incorporated.
Who do you currently work for?
I work for Consume Incorporated.
Are you currently working?
Yes, I work for Consume Incorporated.
What kind of work do you do?
I work for Consume Incorporated as a secretary.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I work at Consume Incorporated.
What is your occupation?
I am a secretary.
What kind of income do you have?
I get an income from working for Consume Incorporated.
How do you support yourself?
I work for Consume Incorporated.
How long have you held this job?
I have had this job for 2 years.
Who was your employer before that?
At-Lean Electric Company.
What job did you have there?
A repair and service person.
What is your marital status?
I am married.
What is your marital status?
I am divorced.
Are you married?
No, I am single.
Have you ever been married previously?
Yes, I was married for 1 year when I lived in Brazil.
Is your wife a United States citizen?
Yes, she is.
Why did you get a divorce?
We didn't get along.
Why did you get divorced?
We were always fighting.
How long have you been married?
I have been married for 11 years.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
Do your children live with you?
Yes, my children live in my home.
Where do your children live?
My children live with me in Bronx, New York.
Did any of your children stay in your native country?
No, all of my children live with me here in Bronx.
When were your children born?
One was born in 1990 and one in 1997.
Were they all born in the United States?
Yes, they were born in the United States.
How many times have you left the United States since you became a permanent resident?
I went out of America only 1 time.
How long were you away?
I was gone for 2 weeks.
Where did you go?
I went to visit my sister in Greece.
Why did you leave the United States?
I wanted to visit my sister in Greece because she was sick.
Have you ever been deported by the immigration office?
No, I have never been deported.
Were you ever ordered to leave the United States?
No, I have never been ordered to leave America.
Have you ever used a different name?
Yes, my last name used to be Habitual.
Do you want to change your name?
Yes, I want to change my last name to Hollander.
What other names have you gone by?
I used to be called Lahir Habitual.
To what do you want to change your name?
I want my new name to be Ali Hollander.
What name do you want to have now?
Ali Hollander.
What other names have you used in the past?
I've never used any other names.
Why do you want to be an American citizen?
I want to vote.
Why do you want to be a U.S. citizen?
I want to travel with a U.S. passport.
Why have you applied for naturalization?
I want to bring my sister to America.
Have you ever committed any crime for which you have not been arrested?
No, I've never done any crimes that I wasn't punished for.
Have you ever been imprisoned for breaking any law?
No.
Have you ever failed to file a federal income tax return?
No, I have always filed my taxes.
Have you filed your federal taxes every year?
Yes, I pay my taxes every year.
Do you pay taxes?
Yes, I pay federal and state taxes each year.
Was there ever a year when you didn't file your federal tax forms?
No, I filed my tax forms every year since I came to America.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No, I drink only a little.
Were you ever drunk every day?
No, I drink only 1 glass of wine a week.
Have you ever advocated or practiced polygamy?
No, I have only one wife.
Have you ever knowingly and for gain helped any alien to enter the U.S. illegally?
No, I have never smuggled anyone into the country.
Have you ever been a trafficker in illegal drugs?
No, I have never touched illegal drugs.
Have you ever bought or sold illegal drugs?
No, I am not a drug trafficker.
Have you ever carried illegal drugs for someone else?
No, I have never handled illegal drugs.
Very good. That's enough questions. Could you take this and please read this question back to me?
Who was the second president of the United States?
And please write this sentence. Adams was the second president. I'm impressed. You have done an excellent job. I can see that you worked very hard to learn English and you've prepared very well for this interview.
I really appreciate you telling me this.
So congratulations, you passed. Now all you need to do is sign this form here and here. Thank you. I know you are going to be a great American citizen.
Thank you very much. You are very kind.